Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with some more Digimon ReArise, and we got some leaks yesterday, and as well as we got a little bit more information this morning. I usually like to wait until morning to post this video because we get a little bit more stuff. Again, thank you for Rio and Chortos for always going through the leaks, getting us hyped. This is tomorrow, which should be today, so because I'm doing it today, I guess, I think. But yeah, so we're getting really close to getting the mega version of Harrysmon, the Rosinmon. He will be the free version, but we will get a summonable version soon. That's gonna be Death. That one's gonna be a good Digimon too. I think he's gonna be really good for Clash Battle as well. But we'll talk about that when he comes. And if you guys are always wondering when the story comes, it's always at the end of the month. Always, always. If it doesn't come at the end of the month, who knows for what reason? But most of the time, expect it to be towards the end of the month, even if it's like 2, 3 days before the end of the month. But yeah, there's that. Um, so yeah, I could just kind of scroll down, but we're gonna get Paladin mode. A lot of people were thinking it was gonna be Rosinmon, but some people were saying it was gonna be Paladin mode, just because like certain leaks in the game or certain like information in the game kind of suggested it. But we are getting him. No matter if you guys are new, no matter if you guys are like old player or like re-rolling or whatever, he's a must Digimon to have. As soon as he drops, he's gonna be the best Digimon in the game. If not, and he's gonna be for as long as like the game is existent right now. I think up to the point where JP, because JP is ahead of us, obviously. Um, he's gonna be a really good Digimon to have. So my suggestion right now is if you guys are playing, if you guys don't like your account or you guys are planning to reroll because you guys don't have like no good Digimon like Omegamon or whatever, reroll Dynasmon right now. I wouldn't reroll when he comes out. I will reroll Dynasmon right now, and then just save up your gems and summon for him later. Because they both have their packs, you're gonna be like start off into like a really good position. So there's that. I really recommend doing that if you guys are planning to have a second account or whatever reason, or restart all over. Who knows? But definitely Dynasmon and him are gonna be an excellent combo to have. Tigervespamon, I feel like it was kind of underwhelming. I do like its passive. However, I feel like it should have been in another type of Digimon, not on him. But let's go down to look at what Imperialdramon does. Let's see. Thank you again, Ryu and Chordos, for always posting the leaks. I really appreciate that. We always get to hype right before things come out. And Imperialdramon's going to be a hype. At the same time, it's going to be like, man, it's going to be like hard to play right now. But we'll talk about that right now. It attacks 3 enemies, and this is why it's going to be so good. Attacks 3 enemies, ignores block, and does more than twice damage, 2.5 times the damage when it crits. So it's gonna like be Omegamon, but like a little bit hit a little bit harder, Omega Blade. But a big deal about him is that he removes power up, tech up, defense up, tech, and power resistance for 3 enemies. There's no turns. I know there's Galamon, there's Rusty Tyrannomon, the brave one, and there's what's his name, Megadramon that removed the status or whatever it has the buffs for 1 turn. But this one removes all power and defensive buffs permanently. Like it just wipes it out. Which it might even take away like something like Grand Quagomon's defense is permanent. Maybe I gotta double check on that. I gotta test it out once it comes in. But that's really strong because it doesn't like stress of whether how many turns it's gonna be on. So there's that. This is definitely a Digimon that you must have. It's subskill attacks to enemies, which is okay. It's and it increases your power resistance by 30%, which is not a big deal. Especially if you're going against another Imperial monster. So there's that. It decreases your opponent's tech. I feel like this is a redundant skill, by the way, but it doesn't matter. It decreases your opponent's tech and its passive by 30%, which is huge. So I know I said for the step up banner, it was kind of like a summon but skip. This is why. This is one of the reasons why. However, the devoted Digimon Razelmon, you would use that for like Underworld, Story, and Clash. Just because like I think feel like it shines better there. Forever PvP is gonna get really aggressive really soon, so I'm not sure about devoted healers, how well they're gonna fend off right now, especially with this. This is definitely a Digimon to have for PvP. It also blocks 2 attacks. It has evade. That means that Lilithmon is going to be a lot more relevant. I got it right. I didn't say Minervamon. But what's his name? So that Digimon's going to be more relevant, which is pretty interesting. Um, but yeah, it's pretty a must-have Digimon. You guys must get it. Um, but let's see. Tigervespamon attacks 4 enemies. That's good for story mode. Inflicts paralysis. 40% is like low. Especially how there's so much status protection, so it's kind of like lame. Also, reduce your opponent's counter, which is only relevant against Calm, which kind of sucks. And 30% is not a lot. Again, in sub-skill, attacks 4 enemies. Not the biggest deal, but it also decreases your opponent's crit rate by 20. But 20% is like very low, not relevant. I don't think his attack is that great. Look at his power, look at his defense. It's an okay Digimon. However, his passive is pretty interesting. I do like it. It lowers your opponent's power by 20, your attack by 20. If it was something by like reduces your opponent's power by 35, not 30. 30 is still kind of underwhelming, but like 35, 40 is too much, but 35, then I would have been like, well, this Digimon's kind of like looking like kind of good. But what's his name? Yeah, I feel like this skill would have been better given to a Tenacious Digimon just because they have so much defenses already put together, which they just needed that tech resistance. I know the Tenacious Platinum Nomomon has this ability, just reduce your opponent's power, and I thought it was great. It's been excellent the whole time I've used it. I've strayed away from using him, but that's why I've always used to say that he was like so good, especially during Tenacious Week. He was really good. But I feel like that fact that this guy Vespamon, what's his name? He's a brave. I feel like this ability doesn't do it justice, and like his skills kind of suck, honestly. So it's not a brave to have. Nope. He does look kind of cool, like a Power Ranger or something. Common Rider, I don't know. What's his name? The Underworld. We might reset the rewards. That'll be excellent. I know. I think I've heard that they reset them every now and then. It'll be great because the rewards kind of sucked. It was like 120. You got like trash stuff. Even like the emblems kind of sucked because they were for like devoted and like tenacious. And right now, what we need is brave and calm mostly. So there's that. This banner might be worth it. I think plugin banners are only worth it when they say like increased chance of rainbow or guaranteed a rainbow or something. Yeah, those increased chance of rainbows are really good, or increased chance of golds. But if it doesn't have that, it might suck. But I know that's why I think it's better to wait to plug in summons during like a special event, just because like it increases your chance of getting plugins. The challenges, it's blah 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 blah, and you get a calm stone, which is pretty good. You get 1 shard at level 4, and the rest is just it is what it is, like just filler stuff. The For the bonus battle for Clash Battle, it's Imperialdramon, tigervespamon, Crusader, and this usually gives out like if they're gonna like bring back an old Digimon, or a future Digimon that's gonna come up in a future step up banner and a future banner. But this gives nothing. It just gives the ones that already came out or the ones we already know, which is unfortunate. Yikes, guys! Tigervespamon is not a big deal, but this guy getting a 20% buff and already being a really good Digimon, it's gonna be like, man, going against them, it's gonna be the first thing you want it to die. So it's gonna be a yikes. If people don't have Black War Greymon, I hope less people have Black War Greymon, because skill lock's gonna be really relevant for like not getting wrecked by this guy. Or blind. No, blind's not really good. But we're gonna get the pack right away, which is yikes, because that means that as soon as someone summons for it, like 100% leveled plugins and everything, which is gonna be like yikes. The fact that they gave a pack for him, that means that they're gonna release the BP in the BP shop like within a month or maybe less. They're gonna release their plugin, so it's gonna be like full plugin. So he's gonna be like technically full power. If you guys have OP like plugins, it's probably not a big deal, but this is good for like new players, especially starting off another account, and like this, like, oh man. Um, I'm really excited. This stuff doesn't matter. It just restarts restock of like random stuff that we probably shouldn't be buying. And the last thing that we got is telling us when it's battle. It's gonna last from May 31st to June 15th. The Clash battle and the banner is gonna be on the 31st, which from the time that I'm recording this, it's gonna be like in 3 days. So, ooh, come on, stock up on your gems. Like, do what you guys gotta do, but you guys gotta get it. You know. It's gonna be fully unlocked, the vortex, so the training and all that stuff. Which it's not gonna be really relevant if you guys are worried about the training for Imperialdramon. Maybe for the bits and stuff, but yeah, this is gonna give you all the workout chips, one of each, which is really good. Additional, it's apparently gonna be at the start of every month, like the first week or so, first 10 days, first week. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But at the beginning of each month, a thing starting in July, and this is a maybe apparently, so it is subject to change. But that'll be interesting. That'll be very helpful for like I guess some players farming bits. I don't feel. I feel like I never run out of keys, so it's not a problem. Maybe some people farm harder than I do, so I think there are people who farm harder than I do. But this is the stuff we got, guys. It's really exciting, really hype, really scary because we're gonna go against this guy, Dynasmon, Omegamon, and probably out of Black War Greymons who can't even credit skill lock it. And it's gonna be like annoying, guys. Fudge. I feel like right now, because of all this buff and ignoring block, the best plugins are going to be like, it seems like it's going to be leaned towards HP. That's why they all have HP. And those Digimons that increase your HP are going to be a godsend. Nullifying crit, it's going to be like really good. So there's that. A team maybe later on, it's going to be like the Calm Cherubimon because it gives HP. Imperialdramon, Dynasmon, Omegamon, and then Black War Greymon. I think that's going to be like the team, maybe. I look forward to trying it out. I will try it out right away as soon as I get a chance to get him. Hopefully, you know. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are excited. Hope you guys don't stress out that it's going to be really hard because it's going to be the same Digimons over and over and over. So, hope you guys liked the video. Remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.